front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly
No
dead.
good. I can't do
An
it.
undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end. Die! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Alright, so this is phase 2 of Metal Gear. I'm gonna use the stun grenade so I can get in between his legs. And no, that's not what I mean. Oh. Nah, you guys don't like those jokes, right? So be careful with his laser penis. Alright, so right when you're under him, just shoot the stinger missile out of his jaw. And that's it. You just gotta keep his rhythm of movement. He usually just turns around a bit. See? Penis crush. Penis laser. No, laser penis, that's how it's supposed to be called. Bang. And the laser penis takes a lot of damage, so don't let yourself get hit with that. So he usually just turns around a bit, then he walks back, walks forward, turns around a bit, walks back. He always does the same thing. So when he stays still, that's where you shoot. Fighting him head on is crazy, so don't stand in front of him. If you do get the rhythm off and you happen to be in front of him, just use your stun grenades and he won't be able to see you when it's flashing. So keep that in mind. Oh crap. And also have your eyes open for his laser penis. That's when he kind of like stops and gets ready to do something. That's where he uses it. I kind of know when he's gonna use it, and he also uses it when the field of vision is red, like right now. Oh, and try not to get squashed by his legs. It'll probably take your whole life in one shot. So that's why I have the rations out, just in case he steps on me by accident. So I'm trying not to get squashed here. I gotta admit, it's kind of terrifying to be fighting something like this. I can't imagine myself in real life fighting a gigantic robot like this. I mean, it's really horrible. No more. Oh, laser penis. Woo! I knew it. Yeah, he kind of like, you know, lays down a little bit, and that's where he uses it. So this is it, and enjoy the cutscenes. Really epic stuff.
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.